Thanks for joining me on Life and Surround. This video is a quick follow-up to my last continued discussion about Revolver by the Beatles, the special editions, including super deluxe editions that are coming out soon. A lot of good questions arose from the last video, so I want to dig in to and hopefully clarify a couple of major points. One is regarding the value of these sets. Are you paying too much for what you get? And then the other is whether there's any way to purchase and own a copy of the Atmos mix, particularly in a lossless format, as opposed to merely being able to stream it in a lossy format that you don't own. Okay, so first of all, the value of these sets, at least for some of them, say the optical version, the 5 CDs, there seems to be less on offer here than with previous sets. Like somebody mentioned on quadraphonicquad.com, a forum about surround music, that the Sgt. Pepper set came with posters and all kinds of additional doodads, as well as CDs, a Blu-ray, and a booklet, and it was less expensive than the optical version here, which I believe on some sites is like way over, $100, like 130 pounds. And so, that would be over $130. And then, with the last set, Let It Be, you got a book, you got CDs again, you got a Blu-ray, and it still came in at a lower cost than this. Now, of course, there's been COVID, there's the war in Ukraine, inflation, supply chain issues. I get that. Some products moving forward are going to be more expensive indefinitely. But also, given that you're not getting as much, you're not getting trinkets, you're just getting 5 CDs that, as some viewers have pointed out, could really fit on 2 or 3 CDs and a book and a slipcase. And is that really worth over $130? Now, there's bound to be a price drop, fairly soon, within a month or so, of release. And so you don't necessarily have to pay top dollar. But certainly, Beatles, ginormous fans and completists will probably want to get their copy early, even on pre-order. So that's the cost at this time. So I don't feel the value is there, and certainly other viewers don't. And again, members over at Quadraphonic Quad are just expressing that the value isn't there. Now, there also happens to be, a vinyl set available, and that's even more. That's nearly 200 pounds, so that's well over $200. And you're getting the same, I believe it's 67 tracks that are available in the optical set, and then also those same 67 tracks are available in the digital set, what they call the digital audio collection. Now, I have finally found out that that will be available via download from certain sites. So I'll show you an example here. So that does answer one question that people have been posing over the last few days. You'll be able to buy a CD set, a vinyl set, or download files, and those are all the same tracks. Okay, so there is some confusion that has been spawned by the way that the announcement page has been written or edited. It is, for many people, highly confusing. It has caused a bit of conjecture over the last few days. People saying that they believe that the digital audio collection will be included with any other physical set that you buy. And you know what? There really just isn't any clear indication of that. It looks like you can buy a physical set, or you can buy the download digital set, or you can stream the Atmos. The confusion from the announcement page comes from them kind of clustering these packages together. I think their intent was to show that they all come with the same tracks, with just different versions. But I can see how this could make it look, in particular, like if you buy the optical set, you're going to get the digital set. I don't believe that's the case. If you drill down into the individual item pages, things become more clear. There is no indication on any physical package page that you get the digital collection included with your purchase. Now, there's this note here on the announcement page that says the Atmos mix will be delivered digitally. And we saw previously that the digital download package doesn't include the Atmos. So really, folks, the only conclusion I can draw is that Atmos is going to be available only on a streaming service. Of course, people have figured out ways to rip the Atmos off those services, so somebody's going to do so. It's going to get into the hands of someone eventually who will turn it into a bootleg. So good job, Apple Corps. Not giving your fans an official Blu-ray. There's definitely going to be one that will show up eventually. Bootleg Beatles Blu-rays are already a thing, so there's no reason to believe that this one isn't a good opportunity for bootleggers too. All right, so circling back to value. Again, there's a CD set available, there's a vinyl set available, and there's a digital download set available. And those are the only ways that you're going to get the original mono version of the album. And they're saying that it's sourced from the mono master tape. Whether they made a digital copy of the master tape like Mobile Fidelity does, or whether they actually ran the mono master tape and made a new, copy for dubbing from that across vinyl, CD, digital files and whatnot. It's hard to say. But that will probably be a very attractive feature for some consumers. I know that to my ears, Beatles albums that were intended for mono to this point have sounded best in mono. Again, to me, talking Sgt. Pepper's and earlier. You don't get the mono mix in the single CD version, the picture disc version, or the 2 CD set. You get the new stereo mix. Now, to my ears, the new stereo and Atmos mixes sound okay, but I'm not prepared to say that they're any better than the original mono mix. So, the more affordable sets, the most affordable sets here, are only featuring the new 2022 mixes. So I hope everybody knows that. But if your aim here is simply to celebrate Revolver with some new Beatles purchases, there are affordable options, there are expensive options, there are even cups and hats and shirts and stuff. So I'm not trying to yuck on anybody's yum. If you are interested in any of these sets, I'm happy for you, and all I want is for you to know what you're getting into and to enjoy these sets. This channel is all about sharing the enjoyment of music. All right, so, and also, if these videos can help influence Apple Corps Ltd. To go ahead and put out a Blu-ray of this album, or to make the digital download package a bonus to the physical sets, to somehow increase the value of these sets for their fans, I would be so pleased with that. And I truly hope that that actually is the case, because I see the value lacking for this Revolver Deluxe Special Edition series. And I would just love for supporters of any artist to, really get value for their support. All right, so that's enough for today. I appreciate you watching. If you like what I do, don't forget to like, subscribe if you haven't, ring the notification bell if you haven't, comment below, tell me your thoughts, call me names, call me goofy because I'm not an audiophile. I will show off my 2-channel system at some point if people are truly interested in that. But, just because I put systems together on a budget doesn't mean I don't care about sound. I just don't obsess about sound because I value enjoying music, not really thinking about, whether a particular speaker could possibly sound better. I do make advancements in my systems, but I always do so on a budget. I've got priorities, I'm the main breadwinner for a family and want to retire early. So, yeah. Anyway, call me names, make off-topic comments, make false comments or whatever. I'll look forward to reading them and I'll respond if I can. Leave leave positive and truthful comments too. And with that, I'll just encourage each and every one of you, whether you're an audiophile or not, 2-channel enthusiast or multi-channel, to live life in surround.